Destruction is on the way, man. That lake of fire is right here.
You never know who we gonna have on here, man. But you
never know.
You can't expect Priest and Officer Kukunga, man. He gonna be on here faithfully. The first woe was passed, the second woe passed, and the third woe coming quickly. You understand? They over there going nuts in the Middle East. And it's not gonna let up. We're not here for your feelings. You understand me? So if you all in your feelings, you just such emotional person, man, you might want to tune in to Joel Osteen.
Give me Isaiah 14:21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my access. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. I'm in a hell of a hole. Was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road. That a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. The claim that I'm lazy be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Look, ain't no remorse in my bloodstream. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. There was design fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do. Everyone west.
UK, Trinidad and Tobago, under Commanding General Yohana. We will be live on the streets, 91.9 FM. Every Thursday from 7 p.m. Hosted by Captain Sawapiala and Officer Maskoyak. ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. Live every Thursday night from 7 p.m. on the streets, 91.9 FM.
Seriously, you're looking for a Christ man, the one who anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord, to do his will. I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put your faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Win the league and let y'all play, cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on Congo.
Amazing, I don't like no soldiers. In the spirit of the Lord, we don't like no soldiers.
Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate y'all as the same. Hate Christ and they image, hate you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say you hate. African soft niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We live in bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gonna work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of war. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, and he murdered 5 of them and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priest bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game. Put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves.
Aquí somos la Escuela Israelita del Conocimiento Práctico Universal. Hoy estamos aquí con Lord Commandant General Yohana na ESUPK. This is what Commander General Yohana. This is what he did.
First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You want to serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge.
That's right.
You want to serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west.
They need food, housing, clothing. They need counseling. They need understanding of what's happened to them. They need an identity. They need to know the truth about the Lord. They need to be woke up to who the devil is. As a white man, that's what the hell they need. And you add that to black people, Latinos, and Native Indians, brother, then you're going to be able to do something. The whole reason I'm even here saying these things to you, because these things are supposed to show you and give you hope. It's supposed to make you say to yourself, you know what, we got a kingdom coming. You know what, the Lord's judgment is coming. You know what, let's change our life.
Did the Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no hope to lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. Took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening. Is it effective? If revenge was a woman, now I stomp that bitch like Jacob. I war, we gonna run the summer. It's gonna be a storm. Where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no hoe to lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. Took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening. Is it effective? If revenge was a woman, now I stomp that bitch like Jacob. I war, we gonna run the summer. It's gonna be a storm. Where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no hoe to lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. Took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening. Is it effective? If revenge was a woman, now I stomp that bitch like Jacob. I war. Shit lit, cuz. This shit lit. Alright? Run that joint.
Like, me and my niggas prepared for the dog. So we gonna get it on for the last days. 140 for the road. They hit the bill, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Or you strike, dog, you with us and now. We can get it on when it's on, then never stop. First we get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy. You on holy ground. They in the bill, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop on. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they drop dead. AR, clean them up. like a mop pig. J. Cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like that, nobody did really go over up your bitch. Then she kiki bomb, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't gon' fit it on from the city where they say about the rip like pet folks. Know them niggas black, I gotta deal with. Yeah, can't catch me slipping, got to steal with. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from here, real move. He made, I feel, he'll play. Leave them all bruised, come through like a play. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze off one West May. Watch a step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet. That's my enemy. Little nigga, this that call me to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup. I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it'll never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on the ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. You can't buy mine, I pin to your flick. Hell, boy, rip the soul out of dead my shit. Got the rate, the power, I finish show. Stopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. You know I got the pain. They say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock. I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Put that one west up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out some Reebok. We taking over, I'm sending a word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's one West practical, gladiator, maximum. Creep on them slow, but that Glock fire rapid on. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it all when it's all, they don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west.
They need food, they need counseling, they need understanding. As a white man, that's what the hell they need. And you add that to black people, Latinos, and their religion, brother, then you gonna be able to do something. The whole reason I'm here saying these things to you, because these things are supposed to show you and give you hope. It's supposed to make you say to yourself, you know what, we got a kingdom coming. You know what, the Lord's judgment is coming. You know what, let's change our life.
ISUPK, Trinidad and Tobago, under Commanding General Yohana. We will be live on the streets, 91.9 FM. Every Thursday from 7 p.m. Hosted by Captain Zawapyala and Officer Makwayak. ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. Live every Thursday night from 7 p.m. on the streets. 91.9 FM.
Okay.
There's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now, we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and our brother and sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro in the catacombs, man? This predates the Renaissance period.
So when you read the book of Genesis, the trees in the garden with other nations, a leaf, what is a leaf into a tree? Cover the tree. So Adam took the covering of another nation. What's the covering of another nation? Their culture. So when the Most High told him, say, yo, Adam, where are you, man? Why you don't mean I can't find you? You mean like who is this nigga, man? Where are you, man? I don't know you.
Okay. So the Ba al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath al Ham wa Idya Yahaw. The Ba means speak. Al, when it's joined with something, so al Banya means what? Unto, right? Excellent. So al, when it's joined with something, means unto. Banya means children. Yasha'ala is Israel. So unto the children of Israel.
Like, if it's one thing a hoe gonna do, a hoe gonna hold. But you ain't, she can't hold if there's nobody to hold with. And the thing she said at the end, where she said, I went back and I lied to him and he still wouldn't do it. And then she threw up her hands and she said, well, he'll just be a brother. That's what he fucking need.
That's
brothers. Right. If we have more brothers, hoes like her wouldn't have no outlet.
There was a man in the land of Oz, his name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright.
There you go, the man called Job. I think Job is what that afflicted. And that man was perfect and upright. You know what? You can be perfect, man. Job was a man like everybody else, man. Job was no angel. He didn't come from the heaven. And that man was perfect. You know what? You can be perfect in the Bible. Being perfect is in the Bible.
Fit me, had friends on my hotel way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain of up 50. Off my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause the niggas getting foul, shooting like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're...
You boy. You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my nigga. Yeah. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas to the big honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yohana. To the be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin' my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my
trash, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Y'all know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling plain. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected, but in this word we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Yeah. Clap it up, clap it up. That's right. Brotherhood is a weapon. Tonight is Tuesday night brotherhood class, by the way. Also heavy content. What we'll be bringing out. This is Preaching Officer Kakamgabar out of the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Underneath Commanding General Yohana, established in 1969. We are not affiliated with any other group. You understand? Not your Christian church, not your Muslim mosque, not your Buddhist temple, not your blackity black groups, not your Egyptologies, not your Black Panther Party, not your Democratic Party, Republican Party. None of that. We are not affiliated with any other group. We are the home of the truth. You know what I'm saying? We're here to wake up Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who we are according to the Bible. You understand? We lost our identity while we was in captivity. You understand? And we're trying to get it back. We already got it back, but we're trying to get you back on in line. Get you right back in suit of what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Because in the third day, the Lord said he will revive us. And we are in that third day. And the day with the Lord is as of 1,000 years. You understand? And ever since Christ was unalive, it's been 2,000 years and some change. We're in the third day. And we've been resurrected. You understand? The Lord has put the breath of life back in a remnant of our people. And we are here trying to spread this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, and then the end shall come. You understand? You got to get up out of that Christian mentality, that Muslim mentality, that Babylonian mentality, because it's nothing but confusion. You understand? We here to unclog your mind. You know what I'm saying? Free your mind. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're here to do. Damn right, man. What's today? It's June 23rd, 2026. You know what I'm saying? We're coming to you live from Des Moines, Iowa. This ISUPK, Iowa. You know what I'm saying? We're here to bring out this truth. You know, whether if it's regionally, locally, nationally, globally. You know what I mean? We're gonna break it down to you through the lens of the men of the Lord, the home of the truth. We got I think we got young man in the building. What's going on, young man? Can you hear me?
God, shalom, Lord Christ, I don't want.
Hey, shalom, Yahweh Shukatah. What's going on? Yeah, definitely give the young man a hand. He's definitely doing his due diligence, you know what I'm saying? Staying with his boots on the ground, you know what I'm saying? Definitely over the weekend was what, Juneteenth, you know what I'm saying? So we was out there trying to fish for brothers and sisters. Shout out to Officer Malak, you know what I'm saying? We went down there to Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Had a booth or whatnot. You know, it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying, how you see so many people that try to milk off of the so-called black man. You know what I mean? Like being white at the Juneteenth celebrations to me is just a work of its own. You know what I mean? Not even just that. You being a so-called black man with a white woman or black woman with a white man at the Juneteenth is diabolical. You know what I'm saying? We seen all types of so-called interracial marriages. You know what I'm saying? You walking up in that. This is a celebration of when the slaves were freed. You know what I'm saying? Well, known later on that we was allegedly freed from our oppressor, and you at the goddamn cookout with the Edomite woman, with a Shedemite, or you a sister and you at the cookout with an Edomite man, the devil himself. You know what I'm saying? Or just a whole family of Edomites at the damn cookout is a goddamn shame. You know what I'm saying? It's just diabolical, man. So, you know, and it's no marvel, man. We live in 2026, and man, you don't know what you're gonna see these days. You know what I'm saying? But definitely the Lord told us for us to not marry these other nations, man. You got 12 tribes of Israel. All of them right on this sign right here. You see the 12 tribes right there? You could pick any one of those tribes, but you have to go get you an Edomite. It's just something about them heathens when brothers in the world or whatever, you just got to go get you a heathen, man. And it's a damn shame. When the Lord told us to not be with these other nations, man, because all they're going to do is they just going to supplant you and take over. You know what I'm saying? These other nations, they come in your neighborhood, you know, just like how, a week or so ago, what was it? Cyrus out of South Carolina, you know, he was unalived by that Asian man. These Asians, they here in America off the strength of civil rights that the so-called black man did blood, sweat, and tears for, and they're benefiting off of it. You know what I mean? All these nations benefit off the blood, sweat, and tears of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And then you want to turn around and ridicule us. You want to down talk us. You want to call us watermelon felons. You know what I'm saying? When you guys is the ones that created the school, the prison system pipeline. You know what I mean? And that's why the Lord is definitely going to destroy the nation of America, which is modern day Babylon, the daughter of Babylon who ought to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? That's just prophecy. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't get mad at the truth. I know the truth hurts because you've been out here living your best life. You've been going throughout the four corners of the earth, spreading your lies. Spreading lies throughout the four corners of earth with Christianity and the doctrine of discovery, you know what I mean, and manifest destiny and all this and all that. But guess what? It's a wrap, man. We out here
We waking our brothers and sisters up left and right. You know what I mean? And our brothers and sisters, man, you got to get up out of that mindset. Stop chasing after these heathens, man. The Lord is against that. Matter of fact, get that for me if you could, Baba Kashar. Let's just get that in Deuteronomy. You know what I'm saying?
Con, not on con.
That's one. But just for classic sakes. You know what I mean? And this written. I didn't make this up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't write this, none of that. You know what I'm saying? But our oppressor had lied. So does our Christian pastors. You know what I'm saying? Our leaders have lied to us. You know what I mean? And the major proponent of that was so-called Dr. Michael Luther King. You know what I'm saying? He pushed that lie to the 10th power and got us all trying to amalgamate and be like we just one big old happy family when that's a lie. It's been how many years it's been since Martin Luther King, the 60s? You know what I'm saying? It's been 50, 60 years. You know what I'm saying? And we still ain't seen no hand in hand and everybody's equal. Being judged by the content of your character and not the color of your skin. You still getting judged by the color of your skin. The so-called white man despises you. Not even just the white man. All these nations despise you. They have white supremacy in their hearts because they follow the white man. That's the mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, read that if you could, Baba Kashar.
Salakia, so you want Deuteronomy 7?
Yeah, Khan.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Right. See, we shouldn't marry these heathens, man. And why is that? Keep reading.
Verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me.
They do what?
For they will turn away thy son from following me.
Listen, they'll turn away your son or your daughter or whoever from following the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? You'll be if you get with an East Indian woman, you're gonna be out there doing East Indian things, eating that slop goop shit they be eating with the red dot on their forehead. You know what I mean? You get with the white woman, you're gonna do everything that the white man want to do. We have to stick with our culture. You know what I'm saying? Don't get with the Asians. The Asians, they celebrate Buddha. You know what I'm saying? They got their own culture. They celebrate the Chinese New Year. You know what I'm saying? Why would you celebrate the Chinese New Year? Matter of fact, as a Chinese man, you know what I'm saying? Why would you celebrate the American New Year? Why would you do that? Why would you celebrate the Emancipation Proclamation? You wasn't a slave. You wasn't here in America being whipped and chained up. You know what I'm saying? You didn't suffer the same plight as us. Just like, why would anybody else celebrate the Passover? Why would the Egyptians celebrate the Passover? Why would the Egyptian celebrate the Feast of Unleavened Bread? Why would the Egyptian do the memorial blowing of the trumpets when it has nothing to do with them? You understand? This is our heritage and we taking it back. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? They following the heritage of the so-called white man. Let me share this real quick. Chinese people was white supremacists too. Fair use. Listen to this man.
I know I'll be attacked by the left and call me white supremacist, but I have one ask for them. It's just when you give me my hood, make sure it's got the little slits and not the circles so I can see better.
One more time.
This is great. I know I'll be attacked by left and call me white supremacist, but I have one ask for them. It's just when you give me my hood, make sure it's got the little slits and not the circles so I can see better.
Yeah, he want the slits and not the circles. Cause it gotta fit his little Asian eyes. You know what I'm saying? The Japanese, all that. They don't give a damn about us. But we want to love them so bad. You know what I'm saying? We let them in anywhere so bad, you know what I'm saying, to the point where they at the goddamn Juneteenth festivals, you know what I'm saying, trying to take all the glory. You know what I mean? They want to bring in their heathen ass to our cookout. When we got to stop that. The Lord says, gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. Be separate. The word holy means to be separate. And that's what we have to do. You understand? Matter of fact, drop down to where it says that thou art a holy people.
Con on con. This is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Unto himself. He had chosen us to be special, not for us to all be together singing kumbaya and this and this and that, all holding hands, walking through the tulips. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sharing the same. That's why the heathen eat nasty. They eat all the pork, they eat all the shrimp, the crab, the lobster, the rats. They eat everything. They eat snails and everything that the Lord said don't eat. And guess what? You call it a delicacy because that's what they do. They charge you an arm and a leg to eat the goddamn nastiest shit that's made on the damn planet, and you think it's a delicacy. You know what I mean? And you want to follow after the whack ass holidays too. You know what I mean? We just had Juneteenth, which there's nothing unlawful about Juneteenth. But then the next day, what was you doing? You was doing Father's Day. You know what I mean? Father's Day is nothing biblical about Father's Day. You know what I mean? Father's Day was invented by a heathen woman. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Bible does say honor thy father and thy mother. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you're supposed to really honor your father that's in heaven. But the Most High God never made a holiday about it. The origins of Father's Day was what? Let's get it. Let me see. Right here. So the origins of Father's Day. And by the way, we ain't going to do Father's Day or Mother's Day or any other day that the heathen have put together. So it says Father's Day was first celebrated in 1910 in Spokane, Washington. It was championed by Sonora Smart Dodd. So this random heathen woman named Sonora Smart Dodd in 1910 created Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? But where she get it from? Because she was raised by a single father during the Civil War era, and she was inspired by the established Mother's Day. So Mother's Day, what was Mother's Day created from? Mother's Day was created in pagan roots. You know what I'm saying? That's where Mother's Day came from, and she pretty much just mimicked it. It says a West Virginia church held the first explicit event honoring fathers, a memorial service for the 362 men who died at Monongah mining disaster. You know what I'm saying? That was the first one. The second one was inspired by her own father, Sonora Smart Dodd, who organized the nation's first statewide Father's Day in Washington. You know what I'm saying? And then President Calvin Coolidge supported the concept, urging states to observe the day, though it was not yet a federal holiday. And then Lyndon B. Johnson issued the first presidential proclamation establishing the third Sunday as Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Lyndon B. Johnson, he was an all-out racist. Lyndon B. Johnson didn't care about niggas. Lyndon B. Johnson was the one who succeeded JFK after he was unalive. And we all know that was a conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? Then guess what he said? He said, I'm going to have you niggas voting Democrat for the next 100 years. And he damn near wasn't lying. You know what I'm saying? The white man is the goddamn devil. And there's a spirit that comes behind all these fake holidays. Like Mother's Day, Father's Day, your birthday, Christmas. You don't get somebody something for these holidays. You know what happens? A spirit comes over you. Then now you mad at that person that you say you love. Oh, he didn't get me nothing. She didn't get me nothing. Oh, they don't. Oh, man, you know what? I ain't talking to them for the whole year. You ain't talking to a person a whole year because they didn't say happy birthday or happy Father's Day or happy Mother's Day. Or you didn't. The kids is mad because they selfish because they're bad they've been bad all year anyway because you didn't get nothing for Christmas. Now they acting up even more. There's a whole spirit behind that. You know what I'm saying? It's witchcraft. And the Lord despises your feast days. He don't care about all those feast days. Get that for me if you could. Amos chapter 5. You know why he don't care? Because he didn't establish it. You do it for your own vain purposes. But guess what? All year you ignored. You didn't go to the Passover. You didn't acknowledge the Passover. You didn't eat that unleavened bread, the bread of affliction, for 7 days, did you? Nah. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be at the memorial blowing of the trumpets. You don't even keep the Sabbath day holy. But you want someone to honor you on Father's Day or Mother's Day or your birthday. And you don't even honor the Most High God who created your ass. You know what I'm saying? He created everything you see, and you don't even honor the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you could, Baba Kashag.
Khan. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days.
See, the Lord
and
hates and he despises. Salakia. Yeah, the Lord hates and he despises your feast days. Because you know why? Because you ignored all his feast days all year. You know what I'm saying? What's coming up next? 4th of July. 4th of July coming up next. And all you niggas, you went from wearing black, red, and green or whatever the blackety black colors is. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to turn around and wear red, white, and blue. You know what I'm saying? If anything, niggas should have been popping fireworks over the weekend. I'm pretty sure there might have been some brothers and sisters who was. But you're going to turn around, you're going to do the same thing with red, white, and blue on the 4th of July for the for the independence of America in 1776. And guess what you was doing in 1776? You was still picking cotton. That's what you was going to do. Let alone you was just at the goddamn Juneteenth festival with your white woman or your white man or your Chinese man. Talk about yeah, love. Let's go to the Juneteenth. And she's excited, or he is excited because they could finally be around some niggas. Act like they cool because, oh yeah, my husband's black. My wife is black. They don't give a damn about you. And definitely their parents, though. You a watermelon felon. That's what you is, Adil. Salakia, keep reading.
Khan. And I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Yeah, he don't want to smell in that. Because all you doing is in there cooking up all that bullshit. You cooking up pork, shrimp, crab, lobsters. You know what I'm saying? Doing all types of God knows what. But yeah, matter of fact, like I said, a spirit takes over. You could drop that. A spirit takes over people during these holidays, man. Check this one out. And there's probably so many different examples I could pull up. But this one right here, and it just pisses me off because this one has to be a brother. You know what I mean? So check it out. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna let y'all watch it first, and then because I haven't really watched the whole thing, but we finna watch it. Salakia. Fair use.
He walk out like nothing happened. Well, that shit started right back up. They can't. That shit started right back up. Look.
Right. I don't know if y'all can read that. Let me start over. I don't know if y'all can read that, but it says they didn't get none for Father's Day, so he set the damn house on fire. What type of dumbass shit is that? The hard-earned money that you pay month to month to live for you and your kids and your wife or whatnot, and you get mad because you didn't get nothing for Father's Day, and you done set the damn house on fire. You knew you was going to jail. That's why he just turned around, put his hand behind his back. Was it really worth it, brother? And that's the spirit that goes behind these holidays, man. I'm telling you, you don't get somebody something or you don't say something, hey, man, the whole spirit takes over these people. Because what would go in your head to think, I'm finna burn down the house that I live in? And you probably don't even own the damn house, but you live there. You definitely got to go there and rest at night peacefully, Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? And who knows the diabolical shit that his rib was probably cussing him out, all type of shit. And then, you know, and he probably the week before or whenever Mother's Day was, he probably went all out. He probably got her roses and this and that, took the kids for the whole day so mom could have peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's another funny thing. On Mother's Day, shit, the kids got to go with the dad so mom can have peace. And then on Father's Day, the father got to have the kids so he could be a father. So they can say, oh, it's Father's Day. You know, make your mind up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. But yeah, he done burnt down the whole crib. Good night. Let's run that back.
He walk out like nothing happened.
Look at him walking out.
Well, that shit started right back up. They can't. That shit started right back up. Look.
Spooky ass. Now you guys spend, well, I guess Father's Day is on Sunday, or I was going to say, now you got to spend the whole weekend in jail. Can't see the judge till Monday. But yeah, man, that's just diabolical, man. Hey, listen, come out of her, my people. You know what I'm saying? So you be not partakers of her sins. That mindset right there, to even think that it was okay to just do that, is diabolical, man. You know what I'm saying? It's diabolical. That's mental illness. You know what I'm saying? June, matter of fact, June is supposed to be what? June is supposed to be Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, right? That's what June's supposed to be originally. You know what I'm saying? But guess what they did? They circumvented it with Pride Month. That's how matter of fact, let's look it up. Let me show you. That's how diabolical this shit is. I think it's called Men's Health Awareness Month. Yeah. So right here, share my screen. June, observed throughout June, Men's Health Month encourages men and boys to prioritize physical and mental well-being, focusing on preventative care, early detection of disease, and healthy lifestyle choices. So July's allegedly supposed to be about the awareness of men's health, whether if it's physical or mental. You know what I mean? So let's see when it started. Let's see the origins of that. And young man, if you got anything you want to bring out or mention, go ahead, man. Bring it up. You know what I'm saying? Also, everybody, if you could, Baba Kasha, hit the like button, hit the share button. You know what I'm saying? So we can keep the algorithm going. Any questions, comments, you know what I'm saying? Throw them in the chat. And if you want, you can hit the link that's in the chat if you want to get on camera or whatnot. All we do is ask for you to show your face, and be appropriate. Don't be on here with no shirt on, you know what I'm saying, doing all types of madness. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it started in, let me see. So the year it was established into law by Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton established Men's Awareness Month, 94. You know what I mean? That's when it started. So now, but then guess what they did? Out of all the 12 months of the year, you know what I'm saying? They put what? Pride Month right in the middle of the same month. Why you gotta pick the same in the same month? So it said Pride Month is claimed it started in 1970. You know what I'm saying, which is a lie though. But the first month-long observance was in 1999. So many years later, they put it in 1999. You know what I'm saying? Which is supposed to be during the same month, and men are supposed to recognize their health, their mental, and this and that, and the so-called Father's Day. But then you're gonna put Pride Month that supersedes everything. It's diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? The so-called white man, they create things. Matter of fact, if you could give me the book of Isaiah chapter 5.
Con, not on con.
Yeah. Isaiah chapter 5 and 20.
Con. This is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness,
Right.
that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Man, woe unto them that call good evil and evil good. You know what I'm saying? So they call all that, they call it good when it's evil. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to that LGBT LMNOP shit, that they think is good, is happiness, this and this and that. That shit is evil. Woe. What does woe mean? Woe means destruction. Destruction to anyone who calls good evil and evil good. And you want to place that right in the middle of what, even though we don't give a damn about mental health awareness month either, but even if it was supposed to be something good, guess what? You turn it into evil. You turn it into evil with your celebrations.
Right.
And this is the type of shit that you do during your celebrations. Right here. This is let me click on this link. Let me see something. Let me share my screen. It might be kind of hard to see because it's kind of little. It says, children forced to perform same-sex kisses by LGBT activist teacher, then graded on the assignment. Good night. So you done forced the kids to kiss one another, not just one another, let alone just kiss one another. You made them kiss the same sex. In fact, let me see if I can find another article on it.
That's crazy work.
Right. Let me see if I can yeah, this is a little bit bigger. Salakia. It says Colorado students report same-sex peers were made to kiss during class assignment and the teacher's fired. This is updated on June 17th. So this was like last week, right? Denver Public Schools board members voted unanimously May 20 to dismiss a 50-year-old foreign language teacher following the district investigation and an independent review into student complaints about a class assignment. It says the board voted 7-0 after meeting in executive session to consider the firing of Jennifer Hunker. Hunker taught French language and culture at Northeast Early College for all of her 8 years of the district. Officially, Hunky. I'm gonna call her Hunky because that's what it sounds like. The Hunky was fired for incompetence and neglect of duty. You know what I'm saying? So listen, this is what they do, man. That agenda, they force it upon our people. You know what I'm saying? Let alone, of course, there's people who make those certain type of choices, but they force that on us. How you going to be at school, and it's an elementary school at that? You know what I'm saying? Make these kids perform same-sex kisses. You know what I'm saying? That shit right there, man, to have hey, you get unalive for some shit like that. I don't give a damn. One of them, listen, she was at the right place. You know what I'm saying? Because if she would have did that in another district, shit, parents would have been at your house. I don't give a damn. That's diabolical. You know what I'm saying? That mindset right there is diabolical. And that's what they do. They force that shit all upon our kids, and they put it in the movies. They put it in your curriculum. They put it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that some of our people, we're so caught up in the heathen lifestyle that we end up falling to the same wickedness. You know what I'm saying? If you could, Baba Kashar, give me Isaiah chapter 3. It says where it says the witness, their countenance does bear witness. If you could.
Khan, I don't want Khan.
Yeah, go ahead, read.
Salakia, sir. I'm still looking for it.
Yeah, I think it's like 10 or 11, maybe. Isaiah chapter 3, I think like verse 10 or 11, maybe. So,
Khan. There's Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not.
Yeah, right. They hide it not, man. They show their sin as Sodom. What is Sodom? It's Sodom and Gomorrah. We all know what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why the Most High God destroyed it with fire and brimstone. And they hide it not. You so bold at this point where you're taking it to the goddamn elementary school and making the kids perform same-sex kisses. I mean, like, what type of shit is that? Here we go. Yeah, go back to it. Miss Hunky. She needs to be thrown under the bus, under the jail for that one. That's damn near pedophilia, because you're watching kids kiss. That's pedophilia.
Right.
If you had a video of kids kissing, that's pedophilia. Yeah, that's child pornography. So you got these kids doing a class assignment, and I doubt they was in high school. Matter of fact, does it say what the age bracket was? It don't even matter. At the end of the day, if you're still in school and you're still pretty much a public school, you're pretty much a minor. So anybody doing shit as minors, that's child pornography, man. I got to follow up on that because I need to know how much they hit her with. You know what I'm saying? But that's definitely not something that you should be pushing in school, even heterosexual. I don't give a damn if it was a heterosexual thing. You know what I'm saying? You should be forcing kids to be kissing in front of everybody. Kids, I didn't even really want to read in front of everybody, let alone be kissing people. You know what I'm saying? But they hide it not. Read that again.
Khan, not on Khan. This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9. They show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
Right. The woe unto them. What's woe mean? Woe means destruction. You know what I'm saying? And that's that spirit that's on them, man. Their spirit is so diabolical that they force their way upon men and women. That's their whole thing. They don't just get off on living their own little life. You know what I'm saying? They get off on trying to force you to do it. That's what they get off on. They want to get off on trying to convert you to be like them because they was SA'd back in the day. And so they want to put you through the same shit. That's SA. That woman literally SA'd them kids in front of the whole school. You know what I'm saying? And this is the spirit that's behind it. Let's jump over here. We're gonna show you how what does it say? Declare the sin in Sodom. Let's go to the account of what they talk about. Let's go to Genesis, was it 19? And drop me down to where they was pretty much trying to debo on Lot. If you could, Baba Kashai.
Khan, I don't want Khan.
Where it says, who was those men that came in? You know what part I'm talking about, right? It's like 19 yeah, let me see. I had to look it up. Like 19 and 11, maybe start at verse 10 or something.
Khan, I'll start at verse 10. This is Genesis chapter 19, verse 10. But the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house to them and shut to the door. Verse 11. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness.
Matter of fact, so I could go up to like maybe verse 7 or 8.
Khan, I don't want Khan. Genesis chapter 19, verse 7, and said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly. Verse 8, behold now, I have 2 daughters which have not known men. Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good in your eyes. Only unto these men do nothing, for therefore came they under the shadow of my roof.
Right. Yeah. Well, the account that I really want is kind of a little bit before that, but Salakia. So, long story short, the angels of the Lord came into the city. You know what I'm saying? And they went to Lot. Lot is Abraham's cousin or whatnot, or nephew, one of the two. And guess what? The men of Sodom, they see these new, they like fresh meat to them. They're like, man, who's the men that came up into who's these men in your house? You know what I'm saying? And they like, so we may know them. Matter of fact, get that part where it says, so we could know them. Good night. And knowing someone in certain contexts and biblical usage, that means they want to lay with them. Get that part. That's the main part I want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead, read. And guess what? Yeah, go ahead.
Salakia, you wanted me to start at verse 4?
Yeah,
or you wanted me?
Where it says something, so we may know them. Let me see. Yeah, let me look. Let me see which one I want for sure. Salakia. Because it's really damn near the whole beginning of it. But yeah, you could just start at maybe verse 3. Start there.
Khan. Genesis chapter 19, verse 3. And he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned in unto him, and entered into his house, and he made them a feast, and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat.
Read.
Verse 4. But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house around, Both
Right.
old
Yeah. So
and young.
Yeah. So bam, they at the city, right? Now this was brotherhood with Lot. You know what I'm saying? The angels, they like, man, you know what? We finna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. Lot's like, nah, Salakia, sir, y'all should stay. Because he knew how wicked this city was. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, man, these niggas out here, they wicked as hell. You know what I'm saying? And he said, what did he say? He said he pressed upon them. Like, man, stay, man. You know what? I'm finna make some food, about to make some unleavened bread. We can eat. We're gonna chill. You know what I'm saying? We got some drink, whatever, man. Just don't be caught slacking in the city, right? And so finally the night came, and guess what? All the men of the city came, old and young, surrounded the whole crib. This is how thirsty they was. Now keep reading.
Both old and young, all the people from every quarter. Verse 5. And they called unto Lot and said unto him, where are the men which came into thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them.
Right, that we may know them. What's that mean? That don't mean they just want to know their name and get acquainted with them. Like, hey, what up, bruh? Man, never seen you around here. Man, nice to meet you. Nah, they want to know them. That means they want to go in unto them. They want to sodomize them. Salakia. You know what I'm saying? That's where the word sodomy came from. It's from the city Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I mean? Keep reading.
Verse 6. And Lot went out at the door unto them and shut the door after him. Verse 7. And said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly.
Right,
Verse
wickedly.
8.
Yeah, for time's sakes, I'm just going to go ahead and just summarize it up. For time's sakes, man, don't do so wickedly. He was showing brotherhood like, man, hold on, calm down. He showed so much brotherhood that he was willing to give up his daughters who never even knew a man before. So these men of the Lord will not get SA'd. You know what I'm saying? Now, that might sound wicked in itself, but you know what I'm saying? At least he wasn't going to let nothing treacherous happen on a diabolical level, so wickedly. You know what I mean? But them men, they didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? After he offered up his daughters, guess what? They still try to come in. Because that's that spirit. They got to push it on you. They got to try to debo you out of your manhood, your sexuality, whether if it's a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? And that's the spirit that this woman had. What's her name? Miss Hunky. Yeah, where we at? Let's go back. Yeah, Miss Hunky. Yeah. Colorado students report same-sex peers were made to kiss during class assignment. Good night. You forced them to kiss each other at school. That's embarrassing in its own self. You know what I'm saying? Now, that was the account of the men doing it. And back in old times, and some of these people, they'll say, well, that's old time. Like, God loves everybody now. No, that's in the Old Testament and it's in the New Testament. Let's get that in Romans real quick. Romans chapter 1.
Con.
Yeah, so listen, that's a spirit that's on these people. You know what I'm saying? Where they try to they want everything. It's not alone that they just want to live in their little sexual deviant world. They want to push it on everybody. You know what I'm saying? They want to turn you out. They want to do this. They want to do that. The brothers, the angels couldn't even come into the damn city and kick it with Lot without them trying to push up on them. But I think if it's like Romans, like maybe 1:9 or 1:11 or something like that.
Salakia.
Where it says gave him up to a vile spirit. And likewise also the men, man with man, women and with women. You know what I'm talking about? Romans chapter 1.
Salakia, I'm still looking for it.
Yeah, but that's what they do, man. They push that agenda on us so hard to the point where they circumvented a whole month that was made for male like awareness, mental health awareness, and now they done push the rainbow on you. You know what I mean?
Salakia, you're talking about the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image.
24, Salakia. Yeah, start at 24.
Khan.
Salakia.
This is Romans chapter 1, verse 24. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
Listen, the Most High God, he done gave you up, man. To the point where not meaning like he allowing you to do it. It's just like you want to do it anyway. This is what you want to do, the lust of your own flesh. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to just keep on doing it. Keep reading.
Verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Y'all did. Y'all changed the truth of the Most High God into a lie. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be Adam and Eve. You know what I'm saying? Not Adam and Steve. Not none of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done changed the truth of God into a lie. This woman got children kissing at the damn school. Keep reading.
And worshipped and served the creature more than the creator,
you serve
who is blessed forever.
Right. You serve the creature. No, you good. You serve the creature more than the creator. You know what I mean? You don't even serve the Most High God. You want to serve yourself. You want to worship yourself, which is why that brother burnt down the damn house on Father's Day, because he worried about himself being worshiped. He is the creature. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys love nature. Like, what's these old vegans and all these people you so veganed out? You think everything's about plant life. You a tree hugger. You know what I'm saying? Some of these damn devils, they love animals more than they even love black folk. Let a dog get unalive or something, the whole world's going to hell in a handbasket. But when we get unalive, it ain't nothing. Oh, he was a watermelon felon. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Who is blessed forever. Amen. Verse 26. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections.
Right.
For
Vile
even their
affections.
women.
hold on, Salakia, vile affection. That means it's just nasty, just wicked, just downright low down. Vile affection. Keep reading.
For even their women did change their natural use into that which is against nature.
Listen, now the women, they out here, they didn't change their use for what was used for women. They carpet munching now. You know what I'm saying? They out here buying strap-ons and all types of madness. Dressing like men, trying to be hardcore and shit. These men out here, you dressing like women, getting your rod chopped off, going to Dr. Miami, getting implants and shit. Keep reading.
Verse 27. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman.
You done lost the natural use of a woman. Making love to your woman. Having standard intercourse. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to do all types of, now you niggas is getting paid. Good night. Chud the Builder, he out here, he want to call everybody, and he want to say we chimping out. He running around, running up every black man from sea to shining sea, talk about we chimping out. Whole time you out here, you done left the natural use of a woman. You getting paid. And some of you fake Israelites, y'all doing the same thing. That's what y'all are. You Christians, you Muslims, these Muslims, they out here, they twerking in the name of Allah with a whole bunch of boys in the synagogue. I mean, what they call, not the synagogue, the mosques. You small hats, y'all doing the same thing. Y'all out here in tunnels and shit, blowing the rod of little kids. Good night. Keep reading.
Burned in their lust one to another. Men with men, working that which is unseemly.
Right. You burnt in your lust. And that's why the Lord's going to burn you up the same way he did Sodom and Gomorrah. I pray you understand. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all done left the natural use of a man and a woman to the point where now y'all even done went to what they say, serve the creature more than the creator. Check this one out. Matter of fact, shout out to you, young man. You the one that showed me this one. It says, hold on, let me see if I can find a bigger one. That shit's small as hell. Slocky. Yeah, Louis. Yeah, so yeah, that's what it is, man. It's all deviancy, burning your lust, all types of wickedness. Hold on, let me see, Slocky. Let me see the name of it. And really, hold on, let me see, Slocky. I hate to even type this shit in my damn thing. I think I spelled it wrong. Well, anyway, here, let me just share this one. To like it. Fair use. So like I done accidentally forgot. I stopped sharing my screen, Salaki. But yeah, they out here doing all types of madness, man. Now these are some was it down in Louisiana? This is Louisiana. Now, this is the one you shared to me. You remember this one? I think you shared it to me. You hear me, young man?
Con out on con. I'm still waiting.
Yeah, so
I don't think I shared this with you.
well, anyway, here we go. Fair use.
Oh, con, I
don't know
did.
to hear this. Oh, everybody, especially the non-melanin people, check in. And I can't. My fellow cohorts who are not black, I can't understand y'all. Like I really can't. Like, let me just read this. Louisiana Democrats introduced a bill to ban bestiality, right? Something that, really shouldn't be up for vote. Like, I mean, do we really have to vote on if this? But anyways, so there was a vote, right, to update, to modernize the laws, and you had 10 Republicans vote against it. Against it. Let's go a little deeper. Louisiana Democrats introduced a bill banning bestiality. You had 10 Republican white Caucasian Cocker Spaniel people vote against it. Cocker Spaniel. Their stated reason is that they were concerned separating the bestiality provisions and the anti-sodomy provision would weaken the state's anti-sodomy law. Even though the anti-sodomy law was already unconstitutional and had been for 15 years at the time of the vote, couldn't be enforced, still on the books. But you had 10 white Cocker Spaniel people vote yes. Here's a list of the names right here. Here's the 10 white people who voted for this. Let's look at a few of them. Ryan Getty. This is one of the guys who voted yes to bestiality. This is one of them. Neil Reisner. Another guy who voted yes to bestiality. White people. And it's not just the men. It's the white women too. Karen's up here too. Beth Mazzell voted yes to bestiality. And let's throw one more in there. John Alvarado, I didn't want to forget about you. I don't want to leave this white man out right here too. All white people who voted yes to bestiality. So let's get this straight. 10 Republicans voted against it, all white people, but yet these same people ban abortions, but think animals is where we should draw the line. How can any of y'all get up and go vote at these polls for these people? But then you can start to realize, you see stuff like this. Houston attorney charged with bestiality after wife allegedly discovered video acts of him with the dog. This is recent. So is this the reason why they're not wanting to modernize the laws so people can have a escape route to get out of the things that they're doing? Whoo! Hey, spread the word. Get this out here. Black people, we have to separate from these animal pedo lovers. I did a whole show without cursing. Please like.
Good night. And that's why, see, we don't have to vote against no laws or for no laws. Listen, the Lord gave us our law, statutes, and commandments. He gave us what we should eat. He gave us our dietary laws, our civil laws, our moral laws, our code of ethics. This is what the Lord gave us. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we should stand on. Us, the children of Israel, those who went into captivity, you know what I'm saying, who lost our heritage, guess what? We have to stand on our true law, statutes, and commandments. Because when we follow the heathen, when we worship their holy day, their fake holy days, their days and this and that, then you become like the heathen. They're going to go in your schools and teach your children to kiss your fellow peers of the same gender.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then they're going to teach you that, well, guess what? It's okay if you could be with a kid or if you could be with an animal. You know what I'm saying? They're going and guess what? And it's no marvel. This is why the Lord told us to not do these things when we came out of Egypt. Because the Egyptians were doing the same thing. America is a literal makeup of all the old past civilizations, all the major empires of the planet. America has embodied every single one of them. They studied it, they looked at it, they mimicked it, and they brought it over here and they capitalized off of it. That's why they got capitalism. They make money off of it. They do everything. What does it say? Read that again, where it says, after burning in their lust. Read a little bit of that part again.
Come. This is Romans chapter 1, verse 27. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another.
Right. You burning in your lust. One toward another. Now, and you guys even going to animals. You burn in your lust for the desire of money. You know what I'm saying? You have what's it called? Vile affection. That's what you have. You have a vile affection to the point where you get off on going around calling black folks nigger. Because just so you could get your ass whooped. Because that turned you on. That's how vile of affection you have. You're nothing but a cancer in this earth, man. You go around the four corners of the earth, graping, pillaging, and unaliving. You can't stop war for nothing. You break every treaty that you make. That's what you do. Your words are smoother than butter, though. But war is in your heart. You always gotta touch something. You gotta molest the entire planet. Donald Trump, he got to molest the goddamn reflecting pool. Ain't nobody touched the damn reflecting pool in I don't know how long. That mug's been sitting there the same way since Lincoln been on the goddamn planet. And now all of a sudden you need to go touch it. You got to just touch everything on the planet. We can't even have the natural rainforest on the earth without you going to touch it. We can't even have the ozone layer. You got to go and go in the goddamn ozone. We can't even have the deep blue sea without you going down there and trying to snoop around and try to figure out if you could know everything. That's what you got to do. You just got to just go around and just touch everything on the entire planet. But guess what? That's why the Lord's going to destroy you. And all of those who think as such as you. And that's why you guys are about to go to this war. See, you thought you was going to do a peace treaty. Yeah, that's what you want to do. You thought you was going to be the Prince of Peace, huh? You want to do a peace treaty, this and this and that. But guess what? Let's go when they say shall peace. What is that? Yeah, let's go over here to the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. You know, it's a classic. We're gonna bring that. We always gonna bring this one out. Cause guess what? We gonna call it in the UPK. Cause last week, they swore up and down Friday it was gonna be a peace deal. Wasn't they saying that, young man? They act like it was gonna be a peace deal. It was all gonna be all so good. But guess what?
It sounded good.
It sounded good. And right after that, soon as we hit in live stream, you know what happened? Shit, they start dropping bombs. That's exactly what happened. The next day later, Israel bombed Lebanon. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy work.
The next day, literally. We was on Tuesday having talk about this. They talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna sign the peace deal, and then the next day later, they done bomb Lebanon. That's because the Israeli government, they don't care about that peace treaty shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn. It in Iran just today. Let me see if I can find it. Slovakia. But if you can't read that for me real quick, that
Con.
They say shall peace.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say, peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Listen, you shall not escape. You can't escape, man. The Lord has set it in the heart. And that's what's happening. The Lord has shut it, put it in Salakia, had put it in the hearts of these men. You know what I'm saying? And Iran, guess what? They ain't playing. Y'all done went and bombed Lebanon. Is the Israeli government, they disobeying the US orders. The whole reason why we over there bombing Iran anyway was because of the Lord overall, but the America is bombing Iran because the Israeli government started bombing Iran first. So they acting like they got to play big brother, setting up all these old fake treaties, this and this and that. Then they go bomb Lebanon, Salakia, Lebanon. And guess what? Just a few hours ago, Iran them retaliated. They ain't no peace, ain't no sudden destruction. Fair use.
Saw right before ejecting over Iran. His plane was shot down in April, and at the time, President Trump said it was from a shoulder-fired missile. Well, according to sources, the pilot saw multiple Iranian drones swarming and moving in a formation that looked like jellyfish. One of the sources described it as a, quote, real alien. These sources speaking to my colleagues Zach Cohen and Katie Bo Lillis. That fighter pilot was later rescued by special forces.
CNN senior national security reporter Zachary Cohn is here with us in the Situation Room with his exclusive reporting. Zach, tell us a little bit more about what the pilot described seeing and how the intelligence community is reacting.
Yes, sources say that this description really shocked U.S. intelligence officials who were conducting this debrief of this pilot who was shot down and then subsequently rescued after they were shot down.
Yeah, so for time's sake, guess what? They don't give it. Hey, they got drones that's coming. What he said, like jellyfish. That means if you ever see a swarm of jellyfish, there's a whole bunch of them. They're like this. They're coming through. And y'all think Iran wants to settle for the money, settle for this and settle for that? Listen, they don't care about that money. Because what was the deal that was supposed to be made? Let me show you the deal that was allegedly supposed to be made right here. Share my screen. It says what's in the U.S.-Iran memorandum. The memorandum, so reconstruction fund, $300 billion development package for Iran, backed by U.S. and regional partners. So guess what? They was only underneath the Obama administration, they was only getting like 1 point something billion. Now under this administration, and then Donald Trump was trying to down talk the Obama administration. And you know, us in the UPK, we don't give a damn about none of the administrations, just for clarity. You know what I mean? But now you want to give them 300 billion? Then the Strait of Hormuz is reopened. You know what I'm saying? Even though they act like the America to shut it down. No, Iranians shut it down. They're getting money from the Strait of Hormuz anyway, because they own it. Sanctions and assets. The U.S. will lift sanctions, Iranian oil exports to resume, frozen Iranian assets released. So now they're saying in this deal, the U.S. will lift the sanctions up. They're going to let the oil exports resume, and then certain Iranian assets is going to be released. The nuclear program, Iran will reaffirm it won't acquire nuclear weapons talks to address the uranium stockpiles. The UN endorsement, final agreement to be backed by a binding and UN Security Council resolution. 60 days negotiation period. So this was last Friday. It was supposed to be, well, okay, we're going to wait 60 days. And then everything's good in 60 days. Then we can come to this agreement. Listen, and not even today, they was bombing each other. Ain't no agreement. Right. And guess what? The Iran do not care about your money. Immediate ceasefire. End of military operations includes Lebanon and all fronts. U.S. and Iran pledge not to use force against each other. But guess what? The Israeli government, they went against it because the white man is the devil and they speak with forked tongues. The American government speaks with forked tongues. They've disobeyed every single agreement and treaty that they did with the Native American Indian. They've never actually fell through. But see, because us as the children of God, we're the children of the Most High God, right? We're so, because we don't follow the Most High God and we're so captivated by these other nations, we would actually believe that. The Iranians don't believe you. They know you lying. They know you. They what do they call America? They call America the big Satan. Big Satan. They call America Big Satan, and then they call the Israeli government Little Satan. Big Satan and Little Satan. They say chant death to America. They don't believe you. They don't care about your money either. Let's get that, matter of fact. Yeah, let's get it. This is the classic. Let's get Isaiah chapter 13 and 17. They don't give a damn about the sanctions. They give, you know what they care about? They care about their honor and their integrity. That's what they care about. That's what they care about. They don't give a damn about anything else that you're talking about. They don't want to hear about no deals. They don't want to hear about no sanctions, no 300 billion. They could give a care less about that. You know what they care about? They care about them having their own honor and their God. They follow their God. That's why they call them Islamic radicalists. The same way they call us in the Anti-Defamation League, they say that we're black supremacists, radical group, because we follow our God. But when y'all go across the planet unaliving everybody from Babylon to Timbuktu, but you ain't a radical. You ain't no terrorist. Everybody's a terrorist except for you.
Right.
That's why it says, what? The whore that sitteth upon many waters. They sit upon every continent, every major metropolitan area, every city, everything that got any kind of commerce or capital. They want to change it to capitalism. They want to change it into democracy. They want to spread their lies throughout the four corners of the earth. And then they want to spread their, what's it called? The not the foreign exchange system, the dollar system. What's it called? Oh, damn, it's on the tip of my tongue.
The petrodollar.
The petrodollar, but there's another word that I'm trying to think, but it's just another phrase.
Oh, Salaki.
Yeah, no, but yeah, anything to do with the Federal Exchange. You know what I'm saying? If anybody's not a part of the Federal Exchange, you know what I'm saying, then they're going to try to topple your government. You know what I mean? The centralized banking system. If you're not a part of the centralized banking system, they want to topple your government. And I bet money, if you look at all of these nations that ain't affiliated with America and they be trying to run up in there and try to do a regime change, you know why? Because they're not a part of the centralized banking system. Because you want to press your democracy. You want to put your dollar in there. You want to run the entire planet. But guess what? All of a sudden, everybody else is a terrorist. Yeah, get that if you could read that, Salaki.
Con, not on con. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Listen, the Medes is the Persians, the Iranians. They don't give a damn about the money or the gold. They're more concerned about standing for their God, having their own integrity, their honor. You know what I'm saying? That's what they stand for. They and the Lord's stirring them up. You see it happening. We got different scoffers that pop up every now, like, see, I told y'all it ain't gonna last. Woo, woo. Nah, listen. The Lord's stirring them up. They already won that little scruffle. The Iranians won that. They came out on top. They got even if they did want the money, they, you know what I'm saying, all that. Listen, they can't take over Iran. Or else he would have did it. The same way he went in there and took over the Venezuelans. If he could do that to the Iranians, he would have did it. America would have did it. It would have went up in there like bada bing, bada boom. Get down, lay down, and we're gonna take whoever your leaders are. We're taking them out in a Nike Air Tech. You know what I'm saying? Suit. But that ain't happened. Read that again.
Con, not on con. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Right. They will not delight in it. They don't give a damn about that money, man. They don't give a damn about the money. Keep reading.
Verse 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
Listen, their bows, what's a bow? A bow is a weapon of warfare. They will not delight in anything, and they are not gonna care if you got an old man or a young man that got unalived in this warfare. That's why it's called war. You know what I'm saying? I pray you understand. And with that, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. Hey, shout out to the young man, you know what I'm saying, popping up as usual. Definitely check us out tomorrow, same time, same channel. Where we with Officer Malak, you know what I'm saying? Give it up for Officer Malak. Where we have law class. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Akim and Aqua out there. You know, this is Precinct Officer Kakumga Bar. Definitely check us out for what's coming up. The Midwest Fire Weekend. That's at the end of this month. I mean, the end of July, the beginning of August. You know what I'm saying? Underneath Captain Mawa Quad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the heavy hitters in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? That's the last weekend of July, beginning of August. And then after that, of course, we got, what is it? The memorial blowing of the trumpets. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, that's on 9/11. How ironic is that? So give the Most High God a hand for that one. We'll blow the trumpet. You know what I'm saying? While y'all reminisce on the destruction of America. And then yeah, man, with that, man, shit. Yahaba Shim Yao Shah Brakathum. Yahweh Shemal Thumb by Shim Yao Shah.
I don't give a love to fuck about what them bitches gotta say. I'm a woman West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love to fuck about what them niggas gotta say. I'm a woman West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akim, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad to dismiss you. Hebrew